I pity those governors because I'll put fire in their state. When God has given you peace, you say you don't want peace. Then whatever you see, you take it. Prepare, because I have the capacity to also do the same thing in your own state. Whether you are from Bauchi, I don't give a damn. Whichever state you come from, as far as I know that you are trying to put yourself in River State, your hand will get burnt. And you will never sleep in your state. You will never do governance again. You will see political crisis.
Fantastic. Nelson Wike. Anyway, before I hear what I have in my mind about this stuff, if you're new on our channel, or this is your very first time just coming across this channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's very important to us. Alright, now let's look at what this man said. Nelson Wike Zukwanike. You see this life here? Anyway, now let's go back to what he said. This Nelson Wike, he said that he's capable and able to unseat any governor that dares him, that put their legs in River State, that question his authority in River State, that asks about River State affair. I beg, if you are governor in Nigeria, please avoid Nelson Wike like leprosy. Since this man, with the help of Tinubu, remove Kubara, which is the current governor of River State, my people, at that time we know say power day, and we have never heard about this thing in Nigerian history, that the president can remove a governor, elected governor. You see this life here? So far Nigeria is concerned, there is nothing you cannot hear. Now, this man has said in his warning that he is capable and able to unseat any governor that puts their mouth in affair of River State. In fact, they go put fire for your state. Your state will be chasing you away. And this now brings me back to this question. We cannot stay here permanent. That's why I laugh at our politicians. Some of them know how to steal money. That is the only thing they know how to do. And because that we have gullible Nigerians that don't know their left and right, that's why it's more good. That is why it's more easy for them to steal money. Because if Nigerian leaders meet those civilized people in Western country, they know their right. They know what you as a leader should do. They know how to deal with you. You cannot mess with them. But we Nigerians, majority of us, not all, but majority of us are too gullible. With a cup of rice, they can now buy your vote. With 10,000 naira, they can buy your vote. And this 10,000 naira, can it take you for 4 years? No. It is only the time we start get reasonable. That is when we can get Nigeria right. If we don't, that's when you go to suffer. They cry, they go. So, Nelson Wike don't tell you people that he have the capability and the power to unseat any government. And this now brings me to this question. You see, one thing some of our politicians don't know is that power doesn't last. Power changes. Like what this man is doing now, Nelson Wike. Now he thinks that he has arrived. He thinks that he owns Nigeria. He thinks that he can do everything. Forget that power doesn't last. Power is temporal. It can swing out from your hand and another person will grab it. This Nelson Wike's attitude remind me of Elofai when Elofai was like him. There was a time Elofai was in the position of Wike. That was during Elofai time. He destroyed a lot of properties in Lagos. Elofai sent many people back to village. Elofai destroying many people's house. Every time Elofai is trending, the way Wike is trending right now, that is how Elofai was trending in his own time. I remember those days. Elofai put many people into poverty. In fact, people lost their millions of naira, millions of dollars because of Elofai. But today, where is Elofai? Elofai has lost power. Now, Elofai is not crying like a crying baby. The government is now dealing with him. The whole money that he embezzled during his time, They are now taking it away from him. The same thing will also happen to Wike, Tinubu, and the rest of them, Akpabio and the rest of them. Just matter of time. That is why in government, you see that power you use the way you want. That absolute power you think you have, you use it to turn things around, and those power, you cannot be there forever. If another person took over that power, remember that you will be at the mercy of the person. Now, Wike is now the one is saying who will be the governor, who they will elect, and who they will unseat. Time shall tell. That's the only thing, because I know people that have traded on this path. I know how they end up. El-Rufai is now doing anything possible to unseat Tinubu. El-Rufai now the government is dealing with him. El-Rufai, the money they stole for the government is being restored by the government because El-Rufai has lost the power. El-Rufai has lost the power that hold him down, shield him to mess things up. Now today is Tinubu's and Wike, Akpabio, and the rest of them. Now they are gallivanting, they are doing Nigeria as if they are their personal property. I just give you people matter of 6 years. Let us 6 years. After 6 years, this video will still be on my channel and people will ask you people how market. You see that power you use to do things you like. You see that power you use, people fear you, people don't dare to talk to you. That power will slip out of your hand. Many people has been in that power before you guys. Are you gonna be honest? I know when Obasanjo was the president of Nigeria, he did not talk to Obasanjo. When you say anything, Obasanjo will arrest you. I remember the time African China saying Nigeria jaga jaga, everything scatter scatter. That was when Nigeria was good, to compare the current situation of Nigeria. If you listen to that music, the guy said a lot of things. But then Nigeria was good. To compare Nigeria now, Obasanjo carried this guy. He won't even lock him to Kirikiri because of that music. That is to show you the kind of person Obasanjo was. But now look at Obasanjo. Obasanjo is now telling us that he's among the frustrated Nigerian youth. In fact, he is the father, to show you how disappointed he was with Nigeria. Okay, the same Obasanjo, you have been a president for Nigeria for 2 years, for 2 tenure. In fact, Obasanjo was the longest serving leader in Nigeria. He served in 1970s and he came back as a civilian and he served for 2 tenure. The same Obasanjo is not complaining about Nigeria. What did you do during your own tenure? What impact did you make in Nigeria to better Nigeria? Nigeria that got spoiled today was the accumulated messing up of our past leaders. Now, so any of them, when they leave power, now so they will be like normal citizens. They will start seeing what other citizens are seeing. Now, Jonathan is now looking like a normal citizen. He was once the president of Nigeria. I remember anytime Jonathan will visit any state during then, in those days, helicopter will be everywhere, jet will be everywhere, land troops, air force, navy, they will be everywhere protecting him. Today, Jonathan, when he passed, no one knows that he passes. This is the way it will be to some of them that are gallivanting today. It doesn't last. Use the power you have today to make positive impact. You will be remembered with the positive impact. Now, you are not putting some people into this and that. Tomorrow, those people might capture power and they will be telling you what will be your fate. So please, Wike, Nelson, I beg, they remember there is tomorrow. Alright, to my correct people, now here I go drop the microphone, and if you have watched up to this moment, thank you for watching. On a beautiful, on a bye.